So let's talk about training now. Okay, so I'm going to address this piecemeal. We'll talk about conditioning specific considerations and then also lifting specific considerations. So we'll start with conditioning. And again, it should be no surprise to anyone who's listened to the Barbell Medicine podcast for any period of time that we want everyone who's able to at least meet the current physical activity guidelines for conditioning. It's about 2.5 hours per week of moderate to vigorous cardiorespiratory fitness activity, so cardio or endurance training. You could also do 75 minutes per week of vigorous intensity cardio exercise, or combine the two to otherwise achieve, as the guidelines say, 500 to 1,000 MET minutes per week. Now, that's a whole bunch of jargon. Basically, it's doing 20 minutes per day of cardio or some semblance of that. Starting there and achieving that is like my primary goal for folks who are currently inactive or insufficiently active. Then from there, people can add more if they want. Although, again, I refer you back to the beginning of this podcast. I do not think that tends to have as much of an effect on long term sustainable weight loss for most folks. Now, I say that kind of tongue in cheek, or at least I'm going to talk out of both sides of my mouth. The